Do you believe nobody believes in the Pittsburgh Steelers right now, Joe Haden?
I think that we're not at an all-time high. There's not a lot of people that do, not too many people that do believe in us, but we still, I mean, I love Ben. We got him. He's a great quarterback still. Just for me going from Cleveland, having so many different quarterbacks, him and Coach Tomlin were two of the main reasons why I came to Pittsburgh. Just the stability, knowing how good of a coach he is, and then knowing how good of a quarterback Ben is.
So the idea that there's no Antonio, no Le'Veon Bell, no chance, you say what to that?
I say that's crazy. You know, I mean, you can't say those two dudes are amazing. You know, Le'Veon, definitely, he's my favorite running back in the league. And Antonio, going against him my whole career, twice a year, every year, was just amazing. And being able to practice against him. But losing them is going to be a part we're going to have to, people got to step up. Juju got to step up. Connor, he's an amazing running back too. So people just got to step up. And we still got Ben. We still got Coach T. I think that we still got a chance. We're still the Steelers.
Has Mike Tomlin used this, one would say, headline to the advantage of getting you guys fired up, that nobody believes in you? Has he used this point of reference?
Nah, he hasn't. He hasn't really used it. You know, he believes in his guys. He thinks that everything that we got there, we still have all of the pieces. Coach T is just he's a great coach. He's a great motivator, and I don't think that he don't have to use any of that stuff. With outside, everybody else is doing it for him.
Right. So is it something that guys are talking about now?
Definitely. People are always we're just excited to prove people wrong. You know, I said we're underdogs, but I think Ben definitely doesn't feel that way. He still feels like we still got everybody that we need. The defense, we're capable. We're going to step up and make it happen.
I'm going to give you a statement that everybody's making in my industry, that that despite their ability to put up numbers, and it's borne out again in the poll question that we're asking today, Joe Haden, that Antonio Brown, a lot of people think Antonio Brown's not there and Le'Veon Bell's not there. It is a big problem for production. That said, that them not being there, removing the drama that they brought, is going to be helpful for the Steelers. What would you say to that?
Losing two dudes like that are that great of players, I don't see how you could say you got that much better, you know. But I think that just guys got to step up. It's always next man up. I think Ben is definitely motivated to come out here. When people talking about how his window's closing and all that, he's a great quarterback, Hall of Fame quarterback, Super Bowl champ. And I think he's going to just be super motivated to get the job done. Our offensive line is amazing. We got James that's coming into his own, Juju coming into his own, James Washington now. We got just younger receivers that are going to be able to come step up. And I think it's just going to be the ball just spread it around to a lot of guys.
Did Le'Veon's holdout affect the locker room, affect the wins, losses last year?
Maybe. You know, we would have loved to have Le'Veon on the team, 1,000%.
But the fact that he wasn't there at one point, the linemen were saying he needs to be here or whatever. I mean, you've been around this league long enough.
Yeah, it's a business. It's a tricky business, and I think with Le'Veon's situation was completely different because just the way the Steelers do their contracts. I think when Todd Gurley signed for that $45 million guaranteed, Le'Veon Bell's like, I need $45 to $50 million guaranteed. I mean, it just kind of makes sense, but that's just something that I think Kevin and the guys just weren't willing to do, and he stuck to his guns and just didn't come and play. So that just was business is business. So that part was tough because we wanted him obviously, but it just didn't work out that way.
Well, again, just I guess to circle back again, put a button on it. The fact that you don't have to answer those questions this fall. I mean, we just asked it, and you might get it at the beginning of training camp when you start this week. But then that's to bed. And the same thing with Antonio Brown, that he's dynamic, but whatever might happen off the field, that's on Hard Knocks.
Yeah.
That's not in your locker room, and that's going to be helpful. Do you think that is a fair assessment of it?
Yeah, I think it is. I think we're going to be able to just literally focus on who's in the locker room, who's in there.
Right.
Because now, my boy, I love AB. He's with the Raiders.
Right.
I love Le'Veon. He's with the Jets. You know what I'm saying? So now we can just really figure out what we got going on. James be the best version of himself. Juju be the best version of himself. And defense step up, and Ben, come out and ball.
For more of The Rich Eisen Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV for free on BR Live or download the Rich Eisen Show app.